Hi Cancer, this is going to be a Celtic cross reading this time, and I'm going to be pulling 22 cards. So there's 11 on the table. And then recently I got learning with the tarot because I thought I wanted to learn it, but I'm just going to stay with the status quo like I always do it, because I just do better if I channel on paper. And this is what I channeled for you, each card. So you got 4 pages. So we'll try to get through it, as quickly as possible, but I want to give you a good reading. So I already pulled the cards because I like to pull the cards and channel off camera so I'm more relaxed, and I get way more messages that way as well. And for those of you that are new to my channel, I do this completely different than anyone else, any of the other readers. And, I'll knock on the deck, shuffle it, cut it in 3 piles, and I do take the bottom of the deck because I think this is important. And then after that, I will go through and touch each card. And the second time I go through, I ask the angels to show me where in the deck the card is. And a lot of times, it's so weird, but a lot of times I'll get like a floating scale and it's horizontal in my mind's eye. And it'll float, like the cursor thing will float and then it'll float back or whatever, and then it'll stop. Then I know it's in the bottom, middle, or top of the deck. And usually they'll show me right about where. Then when I'm getting close to that area, then I'll get like a number 1 or 2 or 3 or something in my mind's eye, like I'll see numbers. And that means 1 more, 2 more, 3 more cards, going up. So that's how I do it. No one else does it like this, but this is what works best for me. And just a quick story. My daughter was kidnapped for 10.5 months. She was gone when she was 2 years old. And out of desperation, after putting out flyers and working with Lost Child Network and just like driving by where I thought she might be, using different cars and even putting wigs on and different things like that to make myself look different. But anyway, so out of desperation, just nothing had worked for 10.5 months, so I bought this deck of cards, the Rider-Waite. You see it's not even laminated. It's so old. It's like 45 years old. I also shuffle all the cards upright. So, but they will turn in the deck if they need to. And it didn't on your reading. My God, you guys, you got the best reading. But anyway, okay, so the first night I went by the little booklet when I was trying to find my daughter, and I couldn't make heads or tails out of it. So the second night I did it, I put the book aside and I just went on my own intuition, and I found her and had her back in 2 hours with these cards. Okay, so these cards are really special. I think all the cards are special because it's the intention that you're putting into the card or to the deck. But anyway, I will always use this deck on a longer read. Okay. All right. So let's get started. And okay. So for the bottom of the deck, I got the 8 of Cups. So the 8th of the month or 8 days or something like that might mean something to you, and it's a general read, so it'll be different for everyone. Okay, but what I channeled was walking away to find that 9th cup, maybe up late at night burning the midnight oil. So be mindful of your health because you're going to need plenty of sleep because you're going to be really busy here soon, okay, if you're not already. So let me see if I get anything else. I just feel like it's emotional. It's been a long road, and you've come a long way, baby. So keep going, keep going. Find that ninth cup, and you've got the full cups here, so that's good. But I think you might be a little bit angry. I always see red as anger and water is emotion. So anyway, that's what it looks like. And you can also look at the card and maybe you'll get different messages yourself, you know, other than what I say. Also, you're going uphill. And there's, you know, a couple mountains over here. So it's going to be an uphill climb, but it's going to be worth it because you are going to get that ninth cup. All right? So no worries there. Okay, that's just the overall view of the whole reading. Okay, and then your significator, I'll move this. This is what crosses you. But you got the Empress. So how good is that? Every card, Cancer, you got all the good cards in the deck. I mean, almost all of them. I can only think of a couple that aren't here. But you got the best ones. Okay, so I wrote, well, this is your overall feeling, you know, about your situation. You got stars in your crown. Right here, you got stars in your crown. So yes, staying up past your bedtime possibly, but also a feeling of stars in your eyes. You have an idea or project you're working on. And of course, I'm getting female vibes here with this symbol and with the lady, but it doesn't have to be a female. I mean, you may be a male, but you have female vibes about your situation, and we all have feminine and masculine tendencies, right? All the creature comforts and fruit on your crown indicates prosperity. However, it has been a bit emotional getting to where you are now. You are on solid ground. So no worries, Cancer, no worries. You're on solid ground now. Let me see if I get anything else. Just that, you know, you have a lot of fruit on your gown. You have all the creature comforts. Things are growing around you. And with the little stream here, I always see that is emotion. But it's behind you. The emotional part of it is behind you. And now you're just thinking about going forward. So this is really good. Oh, you know what? I forgot to, let's go back. I always forget to do this. Because I wanted to pull these cards. So we got the cups. Let me, just for extra clarification. Oh, it's on top. How weird is that? Look, that's good. Don't have to look for it. Okay, let's back up to this card here. And this is what learning with the tarot looks like. I apologize. I'm just not used to doing this. This many cards. Okay. And the key word is moving on. You're moving on from your past. Whatever's happened in the past, you're moving on. All right. And a Pisces might be influencing you. And you got the word no. You could add them up if it means something to you, but I think the yes and no or and the maybe is better in a shorter read. But anyway, just take it as it resonates. And this symbol here is find it. Oh, Saturn, which is responsibility and discipline. So you're moving on because you're being more responsible and disciplined now. So that's really good to see. And this symbol here is I can, which is the solar plexus. I can, and you can, and you are. You're doing it as we speak, okay? And then if you want to pause it, you can read this, but I don't want to hold it up here too long because we're already at over 10 minutes, all right? Abandonment, abandoning plans, walking away, letting go, traveling, escapism, reaching limit. So you might have reached a bottom in your life, you know. Self-analysis, self-discovery, introspection, looking deeper, withdrawal, disappointment, looking for the truth. So just take whatever words pertain to you and leave the rest, all right? Okay, so we'll set this aside here because we don't need that now. And then let's look up the Emperor. I'm glad I didn't get too far into this. Or the Empress. Where are you, Empress? Oh, there you are. Almost the bottom of the deck. Okay, so this is your significator, right? How you're feeling about the situation. And this is learning with the tarot. Okay, so I'm going to put this back down, and you got the number 3, so 3 might mean something to you, okay? And what's this one? This is Venus, love and pleasure. Love and pleasure. This is Taurus, and let's look up this symbol is I feel, which is a sacral chakra, okay? And then if you want to read that, you know, just pause it, and it does say yes. So you got 1 no, 1 yes so far. And then there's a little sentence right there, but I will read it to you, okay? It says, connecting to the earth reminds me that abundance is unlimited. How true is that? Connecting to the earth reminds me that abundance is unlimited. That's so good. I like that one. Okay, it says pregnancy, fertility, motherhood. You know, this could be pregnant with an idea. Some of you might be getting pregnant or are pregnant. But for the males and other people that aren't pregnant, you might be pregnant with an idea, a really good idea too. Okay, sensuality, nurturing, creativity, beauty, femininity, nature, harmony, art, healing, love, union, synthesis, continued growth, material comfort, status, social standing, and a beautiful home. All right, so how good is that? It's fantastic. Okay, so now we're back on track, and this is what covers you. So this is your obstacle.